Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a finale for you guys for ThePannersPan. And I wasn't really sure whether this was gonna be the finale already or not, but I finished off the products that I was still hoping to finish off. Spoiler. And I know I'm not gonna make amazing progress on the rest. I'm a little bit over this project. As much as I like the idea of this project, I think it's time for something new. So do let me know what type of products you guys would like to see me do as well, because I have a free slot now to do something new. But let's talk products, starting off with the products that are the least exciting and that are still going to be hanging around for a little while. Of course, first of all, the Da Vinci Cosmetics Pigment in Dejavous. I have used this an additional 23 times since the last time I've updated you guys, bringing me to a total of 386 uses, and there's still more than half of what was in here initially left in here. It only had 1.75 grams of product, which is kind of like a normal like eyeshadow, like a pressed eyeshadow, or maybe even less. Of course, we know pigments always tend to last a little bit longer, but this one definitely is lasting a really long time. I'm using it mostly in my inner corner, so that explains it a little bit, of course, but yeah, it's gonna be around for a good while longer, and it's not gonna be in this project anymore. I think I'm gonna keep tracking this product though, because it's just interesting to see how long it's actually gonna take me to get through all of it, once I do that in like 5 years from now or something. But yeah, this was in here for Alexy one last time for me to mention her, due to the project pan roulette that she and Rebeca were doing together, and made that a bigger collab for a lot of people. Then I have my NYX pigment in yellow gold. I have used this a bunch over the last month, 23 times as well. Very likely I've done my makeup about 23 times, so most of the time this was on my lid. I've used it a total of 115 times at this point. This was in here for Jessica, who is one of the founders, I guess, of the panning ladies. That's not the name. I'm completely blanking on it. I'll put it up. But yeah, she's the founder of that group together with Amanda, if I'm correct, and the pigment project, like there was a project focused on pigments. My brain is not fully here, I think. Let's Get Loose is what it was called, so I decided to roll in a pigment, kind of a little bit more of a journey to get to this product, but still. With 150 uses, I was finally able to make a new mark. I can definitely see that there's less product starting to be in here. I still have plenty to work on though, so I'm gonna keep doing that, and well, we will see once this is actually done, but I'm happy to see that there definitely is less product here, and I'm hoping to roll this into another project pretty soon, so I can keep tracking this and keep focusing in on it, because I still think I can finish this off by the end of this year, hopefully. Then, okay, what do we do first? This one, because I think this is the least of a surprise. My Yves Laurent lipstick in, I have no idea what color. I've already got it all the way rolled up, and as you can see, it is completely flush with the packaging right now. Of course, there still is more product in here, but I don't tend to dig into my lipsticks, although I really love the consistency of this one. I would definitely buy more of these lipsticks in the future, even though they're a little bit expensive. But there's still so many things that I want to try out though, because I haven't bought any lipsticks in I don't even know how long. I don't have too many left anymore, so I'm hoping to like buy some new lipsticks in the next year or two. So yeah, but this one is finished, and well, rolling out of this project itself is coming to a close, but I used it an additional 18 times for a total of 111, well, I'm not gonna say uses, 111 days. And on most of the days I would have reapplied it, but I've only tracked the amount of days that I've used it, and well, I guess it's at least double the amount of actual uses, because normally I at least apply it in the morning and then after lunch again, for example. So done. And then lastly, We have my Vice palette. Oh, the lipstick was in here for Rebeca from Petting and Stuff, by the way. This one is in here for Elisabeth. Elisabeth Christensen. And I was working on this shade right here, which I randomly generated because Elisabeth also owns this palette. Or at least she did. I don't know if she still does, but I know she has owned it at least. And I managed to hit pan. I used it yesterday and I thought I saw the tiniest fleck, but I wasn't really sure whether that was like a glitter that was just picking up the light or not. So I wore it one more time today. I've been loving actually wearing this look. I have the yellow gold pigment on the inner part, this guy more towards the outer part, the matte gray from my Panda palette in my crease as a transition, and then the darker gray from my Panda palette that I was already working on last year in my outer V. And it works. Like, it's warm enough because this has a bit of a warm sheen. There is a little bit of a golden glow to it depending on how the light hits it. Of course, the yellow gold is definitely a warmer tone, and then the grays on the outside still make it warm enough. But I don't know, they work well together, these colors. So today I made sure to actually show that pan, which is a little bit harder to see from a distance, but I think you would have seen it in the close-up. And that was my goal. So I've hit 2 more goals, and I know these pigments are going to stay around for a while. I'm not going to keep this project going just for those 2 pigments because that's going to be really boring updates for the next year, 2 years until the Vinci Cosmetics one is done. So yeah, that's it. It kind of feels weird to end this project because there was no official end date. So of course at a certain point you just have to decide that that's it. But yeah, I really like the premise of this project, and it's been really nice to be able to shout out a good bit of panners. It's always fun to see other people's projects and see who they're shouting out, if you can find any panners that you didn't know about yet. So yeah, but this is it now. So thank you guys very much for watching. Of course, I've still got plenty of other projects going on. My Pennant palette is going up soon. The Graveyard Project pan is up after this probably, because I think this is going up on Sunday, and then the Graveyard Project pan is the next one. Filming all of those today. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in one of those other videos. Bye bye.